to yoga. My name is Shannon and I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome back to another beautiful day in sunny South Florida. And today we're going to do some yin yoga practice. So we'll be holding the postures longer. In yin, traditionally the postures are held from 2 to 5 minutes. So just feel into your body as you go, not forcing it to stay any longer than it feels safe and comfortable. If you need supports, pillows, blankets, bolsters, bean bags, body pillows, yoga blocks, folded up blankets, rolled up beach towels, quilts from the bed, anything you have that you can use to support yourself, go ahead and do that. Since we are going to be holding the postures longer, you don't want to power through, which will cause you to tighten and tense up. You want to support yourself as needed so you can relax and settle in. So to that end, we're going to start today in child's pose. If you're comfortable in extended child's, then hips to the heels, fingertips forward, forehead to the floor. You can also rest your head on a pillow or a block or bolster. And if you feel more comfortable taking that body pillow, that bean bag, whatever you have that's fluffy and stuffy, and putting that under your stomach or your head for support, feel free. You can also take child's pose with your hands up by your heels. So any variations that feel good. Pick one and surrender, knees in, knees wide, maybe turn one ear down, let your body be your guide. Just breathe. Feel. Check in. Notice. Observe. And allow. Feel your body breathing. If you chose one ear down, maybe switch it up part way through so we don't overstretch one side of your neck. Keep breathing. Each exhalation is surrendering or letting go. A few more slow, deep breaths if it feels nice. Maybe wiggle your fingers, gently lifting and lowering your fingertips one by one. Maybe wiggle just a pinky, perhaps just the pinky or thumb or middle finger on the right or left hand. Noticing what you feel as you move just one finger and where that sensation flows through your body. Take one more slow, deep breath. Shoulders and armpits down when you breathe out. And then begin to gently push the ground away as you slowly find your way up. Let your feet go to one side, hips to the other. Lengthen out your legs. And gently bounce and rock. And then flex and point. 2 more times. Breathe in and out. 1 more. Take your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Spread your toes. Circle your ankles. Feel what there is to feel in your legs as you move. And circle the other way, keeping your upper body soft and relaxed. And then begin to find your way into Sleeping Swan. Right knee bent, left leg extended out behind you. If you need to find your own way into this posture, feel free. So you can have that right heel near your left hip. You can put a block or pillow or cushion underneath the right hip and bottom, if that feels better. And if your hips are really open, you can play with moving that foot farther forward. Just make sure that you're not rocked onto the right hip and bending the left knee. You want to find a comfortable position with your left hip down towards the right heel and the ground. And again, if you need supports, put a cushion under your chest, put a pillow under your hip, put something under your head. Find something that's safe and sustainable. And then settle in and allow your breath to just fall out. Maybe wiggling your toes, maybe flexing and relaxing your ankle, maybe just enjoying the stillness. Always being mindful of your edge and not pushing your body past where it says yes in this moment. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. Notice what you feel. And if after a few breaths you find it's a little bit intense for today, then go ahead and grab your supports. Don't just power through, telling yourself it'll be over soon. Take time out to support yourself, to give yourself what you need, to just keep checking and shifting and adjusting as needed. Notice your shoulders. Notice your jaw. Notice your forehead and face. Feel your knees. Feel your hips. Feel your ankles. Relax your shoulders. Armpits dropping closer to the floor each time that you breathe out. Shoulders softly down away from your ears. Just breathing. Noticing. Observing and allowing. Take another deep breath or two. As you feel ready, switch sides slowly and gently with your eyes closed the whole time. Or maybe come into all fours and wag your tail and cat and cow. Recommended down dog and pedal. Let your head be heavy and breathe out. Maybe turn your head right and left. It's all up to you and what feels right. And then begin to find that sleeping swan on the other side. Sending your attention inward. Feeling what there is to feel in this moment in your left hip, in your left and right knee, in the front of your right thigh, in your shoulders and neck. Feel your left inner thigh and your right inner thigh. Keep breathing. See if perhaps it would be nice to add or remove supports. Just exploring day to day, moment to moment, breath to breath. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, ask yourself, how can I relax more? One or two more slow, deep breaths. Eyes stay closed whenever possible as you begin to transition out however you wish. Down dog and pedal, all fours and whack. Maybe just sweep that front leg, right leg all the way around, up and over into shoelace. So I'm going to turn and mirror image. So if you were in your sleeping swan, maybe just find your way up, around, and over. If your body doesn't work that way, come through down dog or all fours, or shift your hips to the side, put your legs out, bounce, wiggle, rock. So we're gonna come right into shoelace, right knee over the left. As you inhale, lengthen up hips to head, and as you exhale, maybe it's nice for you to fold down and bring your chin in towards your chest or your forehead onto the block. Maybe you're better with a block under your bottom so your hips are above your knees. That can be very helpful for many of us. Another variation you might like to play with is eagle arms. So if we've got the right knee on top, maybe we've got the right elbow on the bottom. And you can either take your eagle arms and bring them down over your knees and rest your hands on the block or the ground. Chin in, head down if that's safe. Or maybe you're better with your hands on your shoulders and your forehead down. Play with it, see what feels right. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out as you surrender and let go. Scan through your body, searching for any sensations of gripping, holding on, tension, tightness. Breathe into that space. Breathe out and let go.
See if you can soften a little bit more each time that you breathe out. Take another breath or two. Maybe let out a little sigh. You're always welcome to release your hands down to the ground at any point and just hang out here in your stretch. And or begin to put the hands under your shoulders or near your hips and knees and push down to rise up.
If you want a little core work, you could come into boat pose, Navasana, and lengthen and reach and breathe. You could also play with bending and extending or lowering and lifting, particularly if it's cold out and you need to get the blood pumping from holding these still postures for a long time. You can also just bounce, wiggle, rock, circle, Mercedes wiper, anything that feels good. And when you're ready, we're going to try that other side. So we had right knee on top, and now we're going to have left knee on top. Make sure both hips are settled down on the ground and that your left hip isn't up higher. Take a deep breath in. If you like your eagle arms, you can take those with the left elbow on the bottom. And then surrender, and maybe hands and eagle arms, maybe hands on the shoulders, maybe fists under your head, hands on the feet, out in front, elbows on the block. Not elbows, but forearms, space in between elbow and wrist. Just tinker with it and see what feels right, what feels safe. Shift it around and breathe. In and out, out and in. Finding something you can relax into, somewhere you can settle and let go. Breathe deeply. Exhale completely. Perhaps letting your hands drop down to the ground if you were bound or holding the shoulders. Maybe just softening in a little bit more. Sending your breath to the places it is most needed. And then letting go. Scan through your body for any signs of gripping and holding on in your forehead, in your jaw, in your throat, in your shoulders, in your chest and upper back, in your belly, low back or pelvis, in your hands or feet. Maybe one more deep breath. When you're ready to come out, bring your hands underneath you, pushing the ground away. And loosen up in any way that feels nice. Your cat and cows, your down dog, your bouncing legs. Maybe circle your shoulders and then circle the other way. You can cross over in the front if that feels nice. Let your body be your guide. And now we'll come into Anahatasana, the heart melter. So I like to describe it like down dog and child's pose had a baby. Hips stay over your knees as your chest and heart come down towards the ground, forehead or chin to the mat. You can support yourself under the sternum, that bone in the middle of your rib cage, or under your belly or forehead as you feel best. Breathe out. Make sure you feel safe and comfortable, and if you don't, adjust. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe into your shoulders and chest and upper back, and then let go. When you're ready to come out, bring your hands near your shoulders and ears and gently push back into child's pose. If it's nice, we're going to sweep hands to the feet, palms up, elbows and shoulders sink down, down, down. Breathe deeply. Exhale completely. Just going where your body feels safe, comfortable, and supported. And if you can't find a safe and comfortable position, then shift around until you find one that is. Maybe sitting in a chair, maybe lying on your back, maybe sitting up with your legs straight. And breathe there until you feel settled and soft. Take one or two more slow, deep breaths, and then once again, bring your hands by your knees and ears and push up. We're going to find saddle.
So if you're more comfortable with a block or a pillow or a folded up blanket underneath your bottom in between your feet, and that's where I want you to sit. So support yourself as needed, one block, or sometimes we do better with 2 blocks stacked up on that medium setting, not high, not low, but somewhere in the middle. So play with it and see how you feel most safe and supported. We're going to be here for a bit, so make sure that you can find a position that your knees, hips, and ankles feel safe in. Breathe in and out. Whenever possible, close your eyes and send your attention inside yourself. You can sit on the feet, or you can sit your bottom down in between your feet. See what feels better. If it's safe for you to lie halfway back or all the way back, go for it. Again, if your knees are protesting, give yourself that support. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. Noticing that breathing will happen without your involvement. Relax the tops of your thighs. Find gentle length in your spine, and then soften and relax in. Notice your breathing. And then also notice what you hear. Noticing that hearing is happening. Maybe you hear birds, or traffic noises, construction, people. See if you can notice without judgment, without deciding that what you hear is good or bad, simply observing the sounds coming into your ears. Softening through your shoulders, softening through your hips and thighs and knees, softening into your calves and ankles and feet and toes. Checking in with your jaw and the space around your heart. Take one more slow, deep breath. And when you're ready, we're going to find our way onto your side. So lie down on your left side, both legs extended. And we're going to bring the left arm in front, palm up. So not palm down, we want the palm up. Right ear down, shoulder gently down away from your ear. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to see if we can roll onto the belly, extending that left arm forward so that your left upper arm is near your left ear. If this is not comfortable, try putting a block or a little pillow, maybe a throw cushion, like something from the couch under your head. Just experiment until you find the right height. Breathe in, breathe out. You could also try a little rolled up towel under the tops of your ankles if you find your feet are uncomfortable this way. And imagine softly breathing into your right shoulder. Exhale and let go. Checking in with your body, seeing if you need to adjust or come out. Maybe wiggling or moving your fingers a little bit, or softly making a fist and then spreading all 5 fingers and then relaxing. And just noticing what you feel when you spread, noticing what you feel when you make a fist, noticing what happens if you extend just the pinky or ring finger or index. Play around with it. Breathe in. Breathe out and surrender. Maybe slowly circle your bottom jaw in one direction. And then the other. Take one more slow, deep breath. Maybe let out a little sigh. Bring your right hand in front of your face, push the ground away. If it's safe, sweep your left arm overhead. Take a deep breath in and then slowly roll back onto your belly and rest. Breathe in and out. Take another breath or two. And whenever you're ready, we'll try the other side. Starting with that arm overhead. If you think about it, you know which shoulder you stretched and which one you didn't. So whichever one hasn't been stretched, reach it overhead. Roll onto that arm. Pause and breathe. Take another breath or two, softening and relaxing your shoulders. And when you feel ready, release your head to the pillow or the block, shoulder down away from your ear as you extend that arm out in front of you about shoulder high with your palm up. Take a deep breath in as you begin to roll onto your belly, extending the opposite arm, the one we're not laying on top of, overhead. So in this case, if I'm laying on my right arm, and I've got my left arm extended up by my ear. Breathe in and out as you soften and relax into the posture. Letting go. And remind yourself, yoga is not about contorting your body into postures so you can feel this sense of achievement. Yoga is about using the postures to explore your body, to find tension, and gently coax it into releasing and letting go. Feeling your body breathing in, feeling your body breathing out. Make sure you're breathing. Staying as long as it's safe and comfortable on this side. Bringing that left elbow and armpit towards the ground. When you feel ready, just rest on your belly and breathe. If you need to rest on your back, feel free to flip over. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. If it's safe, extend your left arm out to the side, palm down, all 5 fingers spread. Put your right hand under your right shoulder, elbow up to the ceiling, forehead on the floor, and then bend your right knee, toes pointing up to the ceiling. Pause here, breathe in, breathe out. Let your left shoulder get heavy. You might have a great stretch right here. If that's the case, just stay here and breathe.
It would be nice to go further, push into your right hand, rolling onto that left rib cage, waist and hip, and just going where your body says yes. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Scan through your body, feeling what there is to feel in this shape, in this moment, in this shoulder or hip or knee. Adjusting as you need to feel safe and supported and comfortable. Maybe putting something under your head or right foot. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. And each time that you breathe out, have this sensation of relaxing and letting go. Letting your head get heavier. Letting your arms get heavier. Letting your right elbow relax in towards your chest and body. Letting your right heel and foot get heavy. Sending your breath into your left shoulder or wherever it's most needed. Maybe wiggle your left fingers and then come back into stillness. Notice how breathing is happening without your involvement. Continue surrendering and letting go. Maybe one or two more slow, deep breaths. When you want to come out, slowly, gently begin to work your way back onto your belly. Pausing with your right ear down to check in and feel and be and breathe. Maybe one more slow, deep breath. And then with your forehead down, begin to extend your right arm out to the side, shoulder high, all 5 fingers gently spread with your right elbow and armpit getting heavy. Bring your left hand under your left shoulder, elbow pointing up to the ceiling. Bend your left knee so your left toes are pointing up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in to prepare, and on your exhale, begin to push through your left hand, rolling onto your right side. Just going where it's safe and comfortable. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. And if you need to inhale and back out and release pressure, and then exhale and drop your heel more and roll onto your right hip. Just play with it. See what's good for your body. Breathing your way through. Inhaling. And exhaling. Settling into stillness as much as is safe, but always being mindful that you have to live in this body tomorrow. So if something is yelling at you, a joint, a posture, something in your body saying, this is too much, it's too intense. Sometimes the tapas, the internal fire of perseverance, will help us get past it. But many times we need to listen to our body, and we need to shift, and we need to adjust. Because we've only got one body, and we're going to need it tomorrow to get up and to walk and to bend and to cook and clean and serve and write. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relaxing into what is. Feeling the breath flowing through your body. So as long as you're safe and comfortable, maybe exploring with moving your fingers, or just one finger, maybe the toes, or just one toe, maybe one more breath. As you feel ready, gently and slowly unwinding onto your belly and resting with your head turned the opposite direction. Take a deep breath. Surrender. Maybe one more slow, deep breath. And when you're ready, find your way forward to the front of your mat. And we're going to roll like a ball and find an inversion. So maybe that's snail, maybe that's legs up the wall, maybe it's a supported bridge. Just be mindful that we're doing a yin practice, so you want something that's passive instead of active. So we don't want to hold the body up in bridge. We don't want to hold the body up in shoulder stand. We want to find something where maybe we can tuck a block under the pelvis, not the low back, but the pelvis. Or maybe take your bottom right next to the wall so your butt cheeks are almost touching and rest your heels against it. Or again, maybe roll like a ball. Take a little spinal massage and find your snail if that would be good today. Whatever you choose, just breathe. And if you try something and it's too much, adjust. Typically I enjoy Snail, but today I found that the supported bridge just felt delicious. And the Snail was a little bit intense for my spine. So I'm going to switch it up. Trust my intuition. Choose what feels right in this moment. Not let my ego be my guide. I've defined what feels safe and comfortable and happy, and go there. Adjust the width of your feet as needed. If you're in bridge, maybe slide them a little farther away from you or towards you, experimenting. Breathing. Letting go. Once more, stay as long as your body says yes. Coming down gently and slowly with any supports that you need. We're going to start to find our way into Shavasana, final relaxation. Maybe you'd like that in butterfly today, cobbler's pose with your feet together and knees wide. Maybe you'd like to take legs up the wall now if you were in Snail. Maybe you just want toes open, palms up, arms and legs long. Let out a sigh if it's good. Release your body weight into the floor. Letting your body get heavier and heavier and heavier as gravity takes hold. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. Release all control over your breath. Just becoming aware that breathing will happen without your involvement. return your attention to the present moment. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. And before you move or do anything else, notice your breathing. Notice that feeling and sensation is happening, becoming aware of your body and its connection to the earth. Notice what you hear. That hearing is happening, again without your involvement. Take one more deep breath in and then ever so gently and slowly begin to move your fingers and toes. Begin to let your head turn softly to one side and then the other. And then bring your arms together overhead, bring your feet together as you inhale, reach and stretch. And as you exhale, roll onto your right side and pause to breathe and check in once more. Feel your breath coming in and going out. And then gently and slowly, eyes closed if you can, make your way up to seated. If you need another moment, take it. Just breathing. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to you, peace to your loved ones, and peace to our beautiful earth. Inhale your hands out and up with gratitude and grace, receiving all that there is. And as you come home, ask for clarity in your mind, speech, and heart. The light that is within me bows before the light that is within you. Thank you for making this time for yourself, and thank you for choosing to spend it with me. Until we meet again.